So, right here, Chicago Sky's Angel Reese sounds off about entitlement. And I was like, what is she going to be talking about here? She's deciding to call the fans entitled. Unbelievable.
Angel Reese is getting attention again, but not because of basketball. This time, it's what she said that surprised people. She's asking for superstar money but doesn't want anyone to criticize her. She wants big pay like a top player, but doesn't want the duties that come with it. So, is Angel really trying to play top-level basketball, or just pretending to be a queen? This is very different from how real star Caitlin Clark treats fans. If you support CC, comment below. Let's go.
Reese is giving terrible advice to potential fans and followers. Absolutely. This league is claiming it wants to be popular, and it wants to generate interest. And you've got an actual player, supposed to be the supposed second most popular player in the league, crapping all over fans that have taken an interest in players.
Before you ignore it as just a slip-up, let's be clear, what Reese said wasn't random. Her words might actually be one of the biggest things holding back the WNBA from growing. So the real question is Angel Reese really pushing for change in women's basketball, or is she just stirring up trouble and calling it activism? Stay with us, because once you hear the whole story, you'll finally say, oh, so that's what's really going on.
Y'all be feeling too entitled, thinking y'all's opinions matter about someone else's life instead of minding your own business. I promise you win at life when you just live your own life and mind your own business. I promise. I don't give a rat's about that. That statement right there.
Here's where it gets surprising. Angel Reese doesn't have any official role in the WNBA Players Association. She's not a leader and not on the group that handles talks with the league. But she's still making big, loud posts online about possible strikes, like she speaks for all the players. She's acting like the voice of the WNBA without doing the work that comes with it. Imagine being someone with experience, working hard in real meetings, and then a new player jumps in online with messy, unfinished ideas, confusing the message.
The ones coming this year will still be on the rookie contract again. Mm-hmm. The ones that the year after, they're gonna get more. They probably gonna be making more than us.
No, they are.
Who's that?
I'm hurt.
They are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the. I need to get in the field.
You need to come to the meetings.
I gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out.
That's a possibility for real.
Women's basketball has worked hard for attention, and now that it's finally getting the spotlight, drama is stealing the focus. Angel Reese recently stirred things up by saying she's the main reason the sport is popular right now. Instead of celebrating the WNBA's growth as a team effort, she's making it all about herself. She seems more focused on staying in the spotlight than helping the game grow. While others are pushing for unity and progress, she's turning it into a personal battle, and fans are getting tired. As the league tries to move forward, Angel's out here causing chaos.
What are we doing here? These players in this league do not want this league to grow. Again, they want it to grow under their circumstances only. Women's basketball is finally getting attention, and now that it's getting attention, it's not the right kind of attention. Cry me a river. I mean, really, what are we doing here?
Here's the real problem. Angel wasn't called out just for having an opinion. She was called out for how she handled the response. In pro sports, criticism comes with the job. The more attention the league gets, the more people will share their thoughts. That's normal. But instead of accepting that, Angel got defensive and attacked her critics, like they weren't allowed to say anything. That reaction caused more harm than the original criticism. In top-level sports, real stars handle pressure. They don't fall apart when things heat up. Angel Reese needs to understand that with influence comes responsibility, and only those who accept that will succeed.
This is wild. This is a wild statement. You are a professional athlete. You are in the limelight. You have chosen to put yourself out there, which means you are open to criticism, and you're open to hearing things you aren't going to like. About your play, about how you conduct yourself, all of it. It is part of being a celebrity, a sports star, whatever. There's no amount of, well, we're going to call it online hate. Nah, it's criticism.
Everyone's watching the big game, Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky. On one side is Caitlin Clark, a once-in-a-generation talent that fans are excited to see. On the other is Angel Reese, known more for controversy than play. This isn't just a game, it's a showdown between two very different stars, one known for skill, the other for stirring things up. With all the hype around Caitlyn's return, experts think more than 3 million people will tune in. This isn't just another WNBA match, it's a big moment that could shape the league's future.
She believes a new record would be set. Quote, first, it's the Fever versus the Chicago Sky. Wonder why they did that, Bird said. We have not seen Caitlin Clark play in a long time, okay? And it's against Angel Reese. So my guess, we're going to see like 3+ million viewers, which I'm sure will smash some kind of a record. Interesting.
But this game is about more than just big TV numbers. It means something deeper. Caitlin Clark represents stardom built on performance. She shows up, plays hard, and makes her team better. Angel Reese, on the other hand, is more known for drama than impact. When they're on the court together, the difference will be clear. And just when things couldn't get more intense, Angel made another controversial move. She called fans entitled. Yes, really. Instead of supporting the people helping women's basketball grow, she scolded them. You'd think someone who says she wants to grow the game would want fans on her side. But no, Reese went after the very fans who are keeping the league strong right now.
Reese has recently been in the headlines for threatening a potential strike in the WNBA if negotiations during the next CBA don't go as players hope. Reese thinks women in the WNBA deserve higher pay. Some fans are afraid to strike. A strike could hurt the momentum the WNBA has built in popularity. When Reese and Caitlin Clark entered the league, it will kill this league. It will kill it. If they go on strike, it's a wrap.
This isn't just about bad publicity, it's about the message it sends. In pro sports, how you treat fans matters a lot. Being thankful isn't optional, it's part of the job. When you push fans away, you don't just hurt your image, you slow down the league's progress. Right when women's basketball is finally winning people over, Angel Reese is busy tearing down those connections. And then came the biggest shock, she casually talked about going on strike. Just as the WNBA is gaining real momentum, Angel says she might leave the court if she doesn't get paid more. To be clear, players do deserve better pay, but choosing this moment to bring up a strike? That's risky. Caitlin Clark and other young stars are working hard to build excitement, while Angel seems ready to slam the brakes. One wrong move now could mess everything up.
Reese uses her platform on social media and her podcast, Unapologetically Angel, to publicly espouse those beliefs. Reese recently suggested that she's different in person. Quote, the funniest thing people say to me is, wow, you're so nice in person. It's crazy the way you're portrayed online. I just laughed and say, yeah, I did a video about that. And you know what? A lot of fans said, you know what? We don't believe anybody ever told you that. Sorry. And look, you know what that is? That's a fan's opinion, and they can have it.
Meanwhile, Angel is trying to change the story on her podcast, Unapologetically Angel, saying she's actually misunderstood. According to her, she's much more likable in person and the public just has the wrong idea about her. But here's the problem, when most people respond with, no one ever told you that, it says a lot. It shows there's a trust issue that words alone can't fix. In today's world, your public image isn't made by what you say, it's made by what you do. You can't just claim you're misunderstood and expect everyone to agree. You have to prove it. Angel wants to control how she's seen, but the truth is, it's the fans, the viewers, and the cameras that shape your image. Right now, the public version of Angel Reese doesn't match the one she's trying to sell.
In a post on X Wednesday, Reese promised her followers that they'd be better off minding their own business. Wow. Would they be better off turning the TV off when your game is on? I mean, I'm starting to wonder, hey, we'd be better off turning the TV off when you're on? See what happens to them good old ratings? It doesn't matter if you're not playing Caitlin Clark. Nobody's watching you anyway.
Angel Reese seems to be walking a risky path, making statements that come off as dismissive toward her supporters. Telling fans to mind their own business might sound like tough love if it was said the right way, but it felt more like a slap to the face of the very people who keep the league going. There's one key thing she seems to be missing. Her career, platform, and public presence exist because of the people who buy tickets, watch games, and keep the WNBA alive. If fans really did mind their business and stopped watching when she plays, those big ratings would disappear fast. Let's be honest, most of those viewers are tuning in for matchups with Caitlin Clark. Without that, Reese's personal appeal wouldn't even register in pro sports. Fans aren't just background, they're the engine that drives everything. Insult them, and you're cutting off the fuel for your own future.
This league is claiming it wants to be popular, and it wants to generate interest. And you've got an actual player, supposed to be the supposed second most popular player in the league, crapping all over fans that have taken an interest in players. As part of that, you're going to get positive feedback and negative feedback. That's life. That's life. As a sports player especially.